This is a story I never planned to tell. A story that changed the way I see life, destiny, and the woman I once called Mom. If I had never found that diary, if I had never opened that old dusty chest in our attic, I would still be living blind, unaware of the truth that has been following me since the day I was born. But some truths are stronger than time, and some secrets are impossible to bury. It had been 2 months since my mother passed away. The house felt empty, cold, and strangely heavier than ever. Every step I took echoed with her memories. Every room whispered her name. One afternoon, I finally gathered the courage to go into the attic, a place I avoided for years. Dust floated in the sunlight. Old boxes were stacked like forgotten tombstones. And in the corner sat a wooden chest. When I opened it, something familiar, yet forgotten, lay inside. A diary. But not just any diary. It had my mother's handwriting and a small note on the cover. For my son. My hands trembled. Why had she never given this to me? I opened it, and my heart nearly stopped. Every page, every line, every detail was about my life. Not the past, not memories, but my future. Events that had not happened yet. Events I didn't even know were coming were written here long before I lived them. The very first entry said, "Today my son turns 12. Tomorrow, he will fall on the road and injure his leg." I froze. I remembered that day. I remembered the pain. But how? How could she know? I turned the page. At 16, he will lose someone he loves dearly, but this loss will make him stronger. That also happened, exactly as written. Then came the line that made my hands go cold. At 23, he will make the biggest mistake of his life, one that will change everything. My heart sank. I knew exactly what she meant. A mistake I regret to this day. My mother wrote all of this years before it happened. Was she psychic? Did she dream it? Or was it something else? Something far more terrifying? The more I read, the more afraid I became. Each page was a mirror, showing me my own life, step by step, moment by moment. But then, I reached the middle, and there were entries about events that had not happened yet, future events, dates, warnings. One sentence struck me hardest. If my son is reading this, it means I am no longer alive. I put the diary down. My chest tightened. She knew it. She knew she wouldn't live long enough to explain this to me. Between 2 pages, an envelope slipped out. On the front, my mother had written, "Open this only when you're ready to know the truth." My hand shook as I opened it. Inside was a long letter, her final message to me. She wrote, "Since childhood, I had strange dreams. Dreams that were not dreams. They were visions of your future. I saw your laughter, your pain, your victories, your mistakes. I saw every step you would take. She explained how scared she was, how no one believed her, how she tried to protect me without ever revealing her secret. So she wrote it all down to warn me, to guide me, to help me survive what she already saw. Tears fell from my eyes. She wasn't trying to control my life. She was trying to save it. Then I reached the last written page, and the moment I read it, every sound in the world disappeared. It said, "When my son turns 28, he will finally discover this diary. And on that very day, he will face a choice that will change his destiny forever. Two paths will open before him, one leading him toward life, and one that leading him back to me." A chill ran through my whole body. Today, I am 28, and today, I found the diary. Meaning, this page was about this exact moment in my life. The rest of the diary was blank, empty, waiting. I stared at those blank pages for a long time. Did my mother see everything except my final choice? Did she leave the ending to me? Or did she know something I still don't know? This diary changed my life. It shattered everything I thought I knew about fate and free will. And today, as I close it, I understand something terrifying. My mother didn't just write my past. She didn't just write my future. She left me a question only I can answer. Which path will I choose? Life or the one that leads back to her? And maybe the scariest thought is this: if my mother could see the future, does that mean I might be able to see it too?